Hello, everybody. Welcome one more time to Jose's Crypto Journal. Here I'm going to bring you today three news that I just found and I consider them interesting and important, and I would like to share them with you. The first one is about Ethereum and the idea, the theory of the extender cycle and the play that Ethereum will play into that extended cycle and breaking of the Bitcoin 4 year halving cycle. Let's see what said the article. Next news that I would like to share is about Chainlink. The Canton Network is using Chainlink. The other news that I have is about Avalanche, how it's growing and the growth that we are expecting.
A supercycle for Ethereum, where its value grows beyond the historical 4 year crypto cycle, is being championed by some, but not all of Wall Street agrees. Two main drivers for a potential supercycle. Bitmine, the largest corporate holder of Ether, believes two factors could ignite this supercycle: Wall Street adoption. As traditional finance integrates blockchain, institutional capital and trading products will make digital assets more accessible, potentially invalidating the 4 year market cycle theory tied to the Bitcoin halving. AI agents. The rise of autonomous AI programs, agents, could require a neutral platform, like a public blockchain. Since ICE cannot use traditional banking like credit cards, crypto becomes the logical internet native money for them to operate and become economic actors. Wall Street's perspective: while some are optimistic, others are skeptical. For instance, Citigroup has a modest year-end price target of $4,300 for Ether, which is below its all-time high of $4,953. Citi's analysis suggests current prices might be inflated by recent excitement. Furthermore, some analysts believe that while AI agents could boost blockchain adoption, Ethereum might not be the sole beneficiary. Competing chains like Solana and Base are also being used for these projects, increasing the likelihood of competition rather than one chain dominating the space.
Now, my theory about the super cycle is that forget about Ethereum, forget about Bitcoin and the crypto market in general. The super cycle for crypto will come when we get a super cycle in liquidity. Liquidity is what will decide how crypto behave, for good or for bad. That is how has been an asset large like cryptocurrency market at this point. We need liquidity, and liquidity will mark the pace of how things will happen with Ethereum and the rest of the crypto. Another important thing, in my opinion, is that Ethereum will have to share with other networks that are as good or even better than Ethereum all the benefit of the AI, all the benefit of the new use cases and the oldest use cases that Ethereum and cryptocurrency decentralized blockchains has. Let's see. I would like to see Ethereum growing. I would like to see Ethereum becoming what Ethereum used to be back in the time when all NFT were made on Ethereum, basically. The biggest Axie Infinity, the biggest play to earn ecosystem was made on Ethereum. ICO were made on Ethereum, but right now things is tougher for Ethereum. And I do see diminishing return cycle after cycle in the future as this market mature. Let's go to the next news.
Chainlink, a leading blockchain oracle network, has integrated its services and joined as a super validator on the Canton Network, a blockchain designed for financial institutions and backed by major firms like Goldman Sachs and Microsoft. This collaboration aims to bridge traditional finance and decentralized markets by bringing Chainlink's data feeds and cross-chain protocol (CCIP) to the Canton Network. As a super validator, Chainlink will help finalize transactions and ensure interoperability across the network, strengthening its governance and resilience. Since its launch in May 2023, the Canton Network has grown significantly, now supporting over $6 trillion in on-chain real-world assets. The partnership is a key step in accelerating institutional adoption of blockchain technology.
In the 8 years that I do have as an investor in decentralized blockchain, Chainlink have been one of the projects that I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have any idea how to measure, calculate, how to figure out the use case and how to figure out the growth. And I remember now Warren Buffett says, do not invest in something that you don't understand. I did not understood Chainlink. I didn't invest in Chainlink. Plus, I thought Chainlink was native to the Ethereum. Chainlink, I think that was an ERC20 token. After that, they became their own chain, independent and separate from Ethereum. But I thought the growth of Chainlink is strictly attached to the Ethereum. And I was not sure if Ethereum will survive or will grow, and when some other smart contract platform will become smarter, faster, as they were coming, than Ethereum and Chainlink also we have to pay the consequence of that. Well, the history showed that I was wrong and I didn't have idea what Chainlink was and oracles, the use cases, etc., and the way that they communicate with the real world, traditional internet and decentralized Web3 infrastructure and ecosystem. What I am thinking about Chainlink, as soon as next year, 2026, when I reset my portfolio and when I reset my strategy, I will have Chainlink in my portfolio. I see that Chainlink is a key infrastructure in too many networks, around 60 at this point. About the Canton Network, I don't care about the Canton Network. I don't care about that network and that what that network does because that network is centralized. Simple like that. You have a Microsoft and a bank. I don't even remember the name behind the Canton Network. I don't trust in Microsoft and I don't trust in any bank. They need the data. They want only they to have the data. In a decentralized network, sorry, the data is free. Which means I don't care about the Canton Network. I do care about Chainlink, the use cases, the breaches, and the way that every smart contract platform and too many smart contract that exists inside smart contract platform that even they are communicating with other because they are a smart contract but they are in more than one network. They're native to multiple network and it's only one smart contract, but they through breaches breach the token from one network to the other one, and it's kind of the same protocol, the same utility, the same use cases, but it's present in more than one network. Well, those network use Chainlink, and those smart contract inside those multiple network they use Chainlink. And I see the all the infrastructure product that exists. Chainlink is the one that I consider the most important, and I don't see Chainlink disappearing. I don't see a lot of competition. I thought that inside Cardano there will be an oracle, and that oracle will be native to Cardano, will work better, will have less friction, and everybody will choose that oracle instead of Chainlink. I thought that in Binance Smart Chain there will be an oracle, as they are. There are oracles inside. There are too many oracles, but none is as good as Chainlink is. I thought that BNB will have their own native Oracle, and people that build a smart contract and need the service of Oracle will use the native smart contract Oracle that exists inside of BNB. Well, it looked like I was wrong. I didn't have any idea. Chainlink is a multi-chain protocol, is a multi-chain functional tool, utility, and Oracle system. I don't give financial advice. I don't want to get in legal trouble. But guys, if you are investing in the long term in crypto, Chainlink have to be part of your portfolio. At least I want a part of mine. You do your own research. If you want to go and invest in the crazy new meme coin all the crazy new play to earn that don't go beyond just a website, well, it's your choice, and you will get benefit of the losses from that idea. But study and learn what is Chainlink and how big it is.
Recent developments in the corporate world have fueled a rally for Avalanche's native token, AVAX, attracting significant investment from a World Liberty financial advisor and other large-scale investors. Key drivers of the rally: corporate treasury pivot, Agri-Force Growing Systems, an agricultural technology company, announced a major shift to focus on a $550 million AVAX corporate treasury. The company, rebranding to AVAX One, plans to eventually accumulate $700 million in AVAX tokens. This news sent Agriforce's stock soaring by over 200%. Major investor bets: a prominent advisor from World Liberty Financial, Ogle, placed a leveraged bet of $2.2 million on a rising AVAX price, indicating strong confidence in the token's future. Additionally, a large crypto investor, Whale, opened a $17.2 million leveraged position, generating over $900,000 in unrealized profit within hours. Broader institutional interest: the Avalanche Foundation is also in discussions to raise a $1 billion crypto treasury to acquire AVAX tokens at a discount. These funds would be used to create two new entities focused on accumulating and managing AVAX. Furthermore, Grayscale has filed for a spot Avalanche ETF, signaling growing interest from traditional finance. Despite this recent momentum, AVAX remains over 76% below its all-time high set nearly 4 years ago.
Okay, AVAX. We don't have idea what will happen in the long run, in the long term, with this treasury corporate. They are a small company that are moving a lot of fund, that are betting into crypto, that they are not native to what they do. An agriculture technology company buying AVAX. I want that to happen. I'm happy that from happening. But what will happen to that company if they don't know what happened to AVAX? What I mean is that the crypto market behave in a very specific, weird, radical way. If an agricultural company or whatever company, there's too many companies that are having treasury for token, what will happen to them? We don't know. Any whale who buy AVAX, anybody that buy AVAX know a little bit and is just betting in the develop of this smart contract platform. I think that is good. AVAX is capable of doing everything that Cardano, Solana, Ethereum is capable of doing. AVA has DeFi, memecoin, NFT, play to earn. AVA is very big in this ecosystem of cryptocurrency. This during 2025, I have seen too many news. I saw interesting news about creating a stable coin with the government of Japan and regulator from Japan to launch a stable coin yen of Japanese yen on AVAX. What I would like to see in the case of AVAX, in the case of Cardano, that they are good at everything, they are not excellent or the best or the go-to choice at something. If you're going to make a meme coin, where you go to Solana. If you want a lot of liquidity, you want to build something big, and you want kind of like to have access to everything, you go to Ethereum. Ethereum, I think that is lacking to find itself. Vitalik probably also have to find itself because you're running into L2 that are centralized and Ethereum that need the L2, but Ethereum and the whole grill of cryptocurrency and decentralized blockchain is remaining decentralized, and If Ethereum is the layer one of too many centralized blockchain, is that the Ethereum that we want? Is that the Ethereum that Vitalik wants? I'm certain that is not the Ethereum that Vitalik wants. Which means, in this case, going back to AVAX, I would like to see some utility to AVAX that bring value to it. Let's go pretty quick here to the graph and very simple graph analysis that I just made. During 2022, we have 4 months. Each bar is a month. And during those 4 months, AVAX did pretty good. So mostly in three of them because there was one back in October. There was nothing special going on. But November paid back. What didn't happen in October? If we extrapolate the length of this 3 months and we move it here to look in the future what can happen, AVAX can reach $200, or actually $200 would be a very psychological target. As for example, we didn't reach in 2021, we didn't reach 150, we reached 146. Perfect psychological level. Everybody sell at 146 and before, because the people that are waiting to the price reach 150, well, they will continue waiting for the next time. And we don't have idea when that next time will be. I hope that will be now in 2025. Going back to here and the Fibonacci level, I don't see a lot of complication for AVAX going to $60 again, and it did back in 2024. Now, going to 100, 110 is possible based on the Fibonacci and based on what Eva have done in the past. It's possible. I would like to see AVAX going over 150 because if AVAX break in 2021 all-time high of 146, reach 150, and after 150 it break strong, why not after 150 go up to 190, 195, 194, 188? I hope that happened. My dad owned AVAX, and I chose AVAX for him and for his portfolio. I don't have AVAX, but I do have meme coin that are inside COQ, that is inside Avalanche, and I hope that Avalanche does well. Well, guys, this is everything that I have brought you today. If you have any question, any comment, if you would like to like and subscribe, you are more than welcome to do so and help me to grow the channel and grow this amazing community that we're going to build together. Here in the right hand side of your screen and in the left hand side, you will have two videos related of this topic of cryptocurrency and blockchain. I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye. Take care.